Hello everyone, this is Leimomi Keliikuli, Intuitive Soul Alignment Coach here, and I wanted to make a video to explain about the energy behind your words and how's your words that you're sharing with your audience can be really either misaligning or could be aligning for you. So if you're just jumping in, just say hello, just so I know that you're listening in. And today I want to share about why the energy behind your words is actually either calling the wrong clients or dramatic relationships, and how can you make your messaging more on point accordingly to your first soul's gifts. And this is actually the key to unlimited wealth and abundance. So let me just first introduce myself. I'm Leimomi, and I basically have a gift of intuition and love. And I help and provide my clients like the clarity and this awareness of how necessary it is to be in soul alignment first, so that you can really start to acknowledge and embrace your divinity, your true soul's purpose. And I help doing that by accomplishing, by getting you what I call your Akashic records, or what I consider as your soul alignment blueprints, and I find what are the things that you are needing in order to clear any of those soul level blocks that may surface that's from your current or your past life events. And my real true soul purpose is connection and love, and I basically help people to seek how they can become one with source and learn how to raise their vibration energy to activate and expand their highest psychic gifts and go deeply into their soul purpose. So in a sense, that's basically what I do. But I also can help in terms of business, because it's all related to what your purpose is. When you create a business aligned to you, you're definitely going to have to work with people and figure out how can you align in the correct way. So if you're listening to this, you're probably wondering, well, yeah, obviously you might be having trouble with your messaging, or you might be having trouble with just speaking in general about your type of way of expressing yourself or your soul. There's no coincidence why you're listening right now, because it's obviously something that is necessary for you to get to your next step. One of the major things that I have found that the reason why people are not getting to their next level, because I work with people who really want to expand themselves and get to their next level, is because they're not aligned to their higher psychic gift archetype, which is basically aligning to their higher gifts, and they're also not aware of what their soul purpose is in terms of their alignment to their first soul's gifts. So let me explain to you what your first soul's gift is. So basically, when you are aligned to your first soul's gifts, every soul has 8 kinds of energetic qualities, but depending on the way Source made you, Source made you one particular type of energy. So like, for example, you could be creation, you could be love, you could be order, truth, wisdom, self-expression, power. So like all of the energies of what you are at soul level, everybody has these qualities, but depending on the way that you're meant to serve people, what I call your soul purpose gift, you're meant to express this the most instead of the other gifts. Because what happens is when you're aligned to your second or your third gifts, you become very, very much in chaotic situations. People don't understand you. You feel like you're actually talking a lot, but nobody's really buying from you or answering from you, and it's because you're not aligned to your first soul's gift. Okay, and this is what I consider is soul alignment. Okay, so I'm actually introducing this type of concept out in the world that nobody actually really knows about, but from studying many souls, I have found that there is it coincides, the things that you say coincides with your messaging, with directly how you relate to people in all of your relationships. Okay, so I'm talking about your life and your business. So if you cannot speak from your first soul's gifts, what happens is dramatic relationships and wrong clients come to you. So you spend a lot of time wasting your time, because you can't really help that particular person, because you're giving them the opposite of what your gift is. Okay. So for example, I was kind of giving an example, right? Let's say your gift is power. So you're meant to be very empowering, inspiring. You talk a lot about how people can, take action in their life to be alive, to, do what they truly want and what they desire, right? But then you don't know that your energy is power, and instead you're aligning to love. So love can be, right, it can be very soft. It can look, in a sense, it can look very soft, like the opposite of power, because power can be very like active, very vibrant, right? But your real energy is more that, instead of you're very soft and you keep your demeanor very small. It's not very, you may not even be very loving, but you're trying so hard to become loving, okay? So this is what happens over time, is everybody that speaks to you, they can feel it. They don't know what is wrong. They don't know why it is that every time when they speak to you, it just doesn't feel right. They're not even getting they may not even get their results, or they get their results, but it feels like you have to work super, super hard to get it, okay? So when the energy behind your words, the way you speak, the way that you write in your copy, if it's aligned too much to love, then people who think that they need love, right, get very confused, but because your soul is power, because actually energetically they know that your energy is power, but you are showing up as love. So this happens a lot in the way that you relate to your clients, but it relates to your partner and your spouse and whoever you talk to pretty often, right? So let's say your spouse is love too, okay? Maybe your spouse is love and you're power. So every time when you speak to each other, instead of you being in your power, you speak from love. And then your spouse knows that you're very empowering and very inspiring, but you're speaking from love so much, and they already maybe know that they're love, but they may not even understand that they're love, but they're actually communicating with you with truth. So when they're speaking from truth, you're kind of like, well, I want power, not love from you, and you're also wanting, truth. Wanting love, but you're getting truth from your spouse. So every time when you talk to each other, it's like you're talking over each other, or the communication that you share with each other just doesn't really make sense. And the longer you are like aligning to the wrong gift, the more you misalign each other. This is the same thing that happens when it comes to coaching or with your clients too. So what happens is, if you are power and you're giving love to your ideal client who actually really wants power, but you're giving love, they're going to tell you that I thought you were more inspiring person, but when I speak to you, you're just speaking from this loving vibration, and I want to be able to take action to get the transformation that I want, but I'm getting this other vibration and I don't know why. So they may get results from you, but they're like short term. They're not long term. And so they're constantly trying to figure out, like, why is it that, everything that you share with them doesn't feel good. So this is just one part of your blueprint. You get, in your blueprint, your soul alignment blueprints, there's actually a lot to understand. But the first most important one is aligning to the first soul's gift, because that is what's the exact energy that your ideal client is coming to you for. So there's actually very particular words that align to your first soul's gift, and I call it your soul power words. So when you are actually expressing the powerful words that comes from your unique soul's voice, which is, from your first soul's gift, you'll notice that your clients actually respond quicker to you, okay? They respond quicker, but they also just want to purchase everything that you share with them. The reason why they're not purchasing usually is because you're selling what you're not, right? You're selling an energy that they don't actually want. So your messaging becomes so unclear. So whenever I read people's copies, I can actually read the energy behind the words that they're sharing with their audience. And every time I read them, I'm just like, oh my God, like that person's aligning it too much to this energy or that, or it's very mixed. So what happens is they don't understand like why they should buy that. They end up like becoming actually disempowered or misaligned by watching and hearing your words over time, right? So then they just kind of run away and they go and, you know, get distracted by other people's stuff too. So this is what I mean about how you're creating drama that is not needed, right? So if you were aligning to your first soul's gifts and you're constantly like speaking from it, like everything that you share, like people just want to buy. So I want you to think about where you are, you know, in your business and in terms of your messaging. Are you very clearly sharing from your first soul's gift? And if you're not, then why is it? What kind of words are you using? And usually you're using your second or your third gift, okay? So I found that our soul has a second and a third gift also. The second gift is actually how you use your psychic gift. It's like the higher power, like whenever you get in coaching calls or something, there's just a part of you that's just so easy for you to get the answer for what they're asking you, like they need help with. You're actually using your psychic gift in that way. Your third gift is actually the outcome that you give to people. So in the end product, like let's say it's your first gift is love, your second gift is truth, your third gift is wisdom. The end product that they're going to get from you is wisdom. But really what they came to you for is love. So it's so important to be aligned to love, right? Then to truth, then to wisdom. Because what you're actually doing is on your calls and everything, you may be using your higher psychic gift to find out what their truth is, what they're trying to identify themselves as, right? Which gives them a higher level of wisdom, so that when they go out in the world, they feel like they can express their unique wisdom, right? So do you see how like knowing it in order is very important? And also this is how it makes your messaging so much more clearer, because each part of your business model, with your smallest to your highest level of packages, they need to be aligned from the first, second, and third gifts. And this is something that I've found recently. So my past clients don't really know too much about the three main gifts concept that I've come up with, but it's so crucial that you know it. And the only way you're going to know it is if you get your soul alignment blueprints. So what your soul alignment blueprints is, I found there's particular information that you need to know that's going to help you to propel your business and expand even further. For example, you need to know what your business energy is, your unique energy of what your business is, so that you can align to it while you are sharing your message in the world, right? You need to know what your business marketing archetype is, because that is exactly the business model that you want to create for your soul, that is aligned to your soul's design, okay? Then you got to know, like I said, you got to know your soul power words, because these are the particular words that your soul speaks from. Because when you speak again to the other of the 8 gifts, it makes your audience very confused, and they don't know how to actually purchase things from you, because they're not getting the energy that they know they want, which I call that your soul factor. Is exactly the energy of your soul that they are coming to you for, right? So all of these type of things are so important to know, because then it makes your messaging clear and on point. It also actually heals a lot of relationship blocks that you're experiencing right now, because the reason that the relationships are coming in, like ego sabotage, right? It's like they're like bothering you from really focusing on what you want to create, is because you're aligning to the wrong gift. Do you see how that works? So if you want to know more about this, you can go to my website at www.LeimomiKeliikuli.com, which is just my name.com. And on there, you can look for the full soul alignment blueprints. And what it is actually it's a 3-hour recording that I make for you that explains everything about you, what you need to know for your life and your business. It's not something that you're not going to ever find out there, okay? Just by the way, this is not like something like I'm reading, your charts or something like that. It's something that I've created because in response to what I'm seeing, that why people are misaligned in their life and their business is based upon they don't know the correct way to align to what they are at soul level. So yeah, you need the 3-hour blueprints, and also I'm also launching what I call your Mastering Your Soul's Gift program that's coming up very soon. And this is the exact program that goes with your blueprints, and you can actually buy it together if you want to. That will teach you exactly how to align to what you're at soul level, how this is going to change your relationships, how it's going to change your messaging to be on point. Everything you need to know in order to create unlimited wealth and abundance is the ultimate program for this, okay? And then if you want to know about your power words, I do have a specific offer where I create a recording of exactly the words of what your soul is, of your first soul's gift, so that you can completely speak from the first soul's gift. And I teach you actually how to do it, because there's an art to it too. It's not just only knowing the words. Like, you have to actually learn how to speak from it whenever you get on your live videos or everything like that in your copy. But I give you specific words that are aligned to your soul, so that you can stop calling the wrong clients and you can start calling the most ideal clients to you. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, especially if you want to know about your soul alignment blueprints and know more about like how that works. But basically, I create the recordings for you. You listen to it, and it's going to help you to awaken to what you need in order, which is the first soul's gift, which is your alignment first. Because in order for you to create the right strategy that's aligned to you, you need to go from your soul alignment, make sure it's aligned to your soul, which is business alignment. Then you need to make sure that your mindset is correct, right, in the right order, so that you're clearing any of those soul level blocks that may be restricting you. And then, then you get into your messaging, and then you can actually create the right strategy that calls your most ideal clients to you. All right. Well, I hope that enlightened you, because I actually am sharing something that you're not going to hear out there about why you need your first soul's gift power words, your soul words, and also why you need these kind of soul alignment blueprints. Because it is actually the key to success. If you have these blueprints, it gives you an idea of where you need to focus your energy. Because most of the reason why you're getting the wrong clients is because you're aligning to the wrong energy of what you think your soul is, but it's really not. All right. Well, I hope you have a beautiful day. Aloha.